Elizabeth D'Orazio, coming to you from the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. Right here is the home base of all the wonderful nonprofits, businesses, and local entities that make this Chamber of Commerce wonderfully active and a great benefit to the community. Right off of the green, you probably passed by this business 100 times, and you got to ask yourself, why aren't I a member? The Executive Director, Rob Taylor, is going to tell us a little bit about the area that they cover and realize, although this is the hub, they service so many of our local communities. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Yes, we're called the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. So that would encompass some surrounding communities, namely the towns of Enfield, Canaan, and Plainfield, as well as the city of Lebanon and West Lebanon being part of, obviously, the city of Lebanon. So we sort of encompass this nice four-town circumference, and each one is unique in their own way. Of course, you have sort of the hub of the Upper Valley in Lebanon, where big highways come through, and there's some major businesses, not the least of which is the hospital, Dartmouth-Hitchcock, right, and some major employers. But we also have some of these communities that sort of could be referred to as bedroom communities, and right, to some extent. But also, each community has some really unique businesses in their own right. And so West Lebanon is sort of known for its retail. Of course, the Route 12A strip and Miracle Mile and the Main Street area. Lebanon downtown is very unique, that we've got you know, the green here and all kinds of neat activities, City Hall and the Opera House, and some really neat artistic type businesses like Ava Gallery and so forth. But you take the town of Enfield, it's got the lake primary driver there, and a really vibrant downtown. Just with a meeting with the Enfield Village Association, and definitely part of our home turf down there as well. We also cover, as I said, Canaan, you know, with Route 4 and 118, and also some really beautiful water features there, including Canaan Street Lake. And then Plainfield, it was really a true bedroom community for Lebanon. The students from Plainfield actually go to Lebanon High School here. I was one of them. That's where I went to school.
There you
so
go.
That's sort of our area, and we're obviously trying to grow our membership into these other communities. I think there's a lot of people out there that don't realize Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce encompasses those other towns as well. So.
And there's a really amazing benefit if you do live in one of those smaller towns, or that's where you happen to have a home business or your business based. Getting the name recognition to the broader community, say in the more populous town like Lebanon, is a great step up for you. You know, normally we think, okay, I live in Canaan, I'm marketing to Canaan and word of mouth. But to be able to take your business in Canaan and say, no, Lebanon Center is your back door. The people you're networking are all in this area. So you're going to reach more people on a personal basis. Plainfield, bring those people into this area. You know, if you have a business in Plainfield, make sure you join, because now you're marketing to Canaan. You're also marketing to Lebanon. You're marketing to Enfield. You know, you said Enfield's experiencing this beautiful resurgence, and it's wonderful. They're putting in so much work down there with the Village Association to sort of revive the main street. Well, great. Market with those people, you know, get to know these people where, you know, maybe your contracting business or your crafting business isn't just locked into your hometown, but really reaches the broader community.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about the, you know, the benefits of membership with the chamber, and that's the first thing I would say, that what you were just describing is sort of building the symbiotic relationships and bringing people together. You know, chamber membership is really, that's the heart and soul of it, is sort of publicizing and marketing the region as a whole, and bringing businesses and nonprofits and even municipalities, which we have as members as well, together to sort of form that backbone of the business community and the economy that we live in here. So,
one thing I've having been in several chambers with my banking and nonprofit history, one thing I always tell people is, you put so much money into your website, you put so much money into your social media, or you're trying to get into that because you know it reaches people, but have a local home turf that's your rock, that really builds you up. Because guess what? Fads change in technology, but when you have a tried and true base that supports you, sky's the limit.
Absolutely, and you know, these relationships, the back and forth between organizations and nonprofits and so forth, that's really what forms the community in terms of the fabric of the community. And I just think it's so important. We see the businesses that are really active in our chamber also sort of, I think, also just happen to be the ones that are succeeding the most. And I don't think that's an accident. I think that's by design. If you're active in your local community and you're part of this sort of interaction between each other and really paying attention to that, I think it definitely has a huge benefit on the side.
It does, and it's no coincidence that people that join the chamber are succeeding. So a call out to all of you in Enfield, Plainfield, Canaan, and of course Lebanon. The Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce is for you.